Did you know that your tenant screening actually starts long before someone submits an application? It starts with your rental listing. Most landlords think a listing is just a place to advertise the property. They throw up a few pictures, type out the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, add the monthly rent, and hope for the best. But here's the truth. A well-written rental listing doesn't just attract more applicants, it attracts better applicants. It filters out people who don't qualify before they ever schedule a showing. And that saves you time, reduces frustration, and can help you avoid placing the wrong tenant. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 things every rental listing should include if you want to attract qualified applicants from the very beginning. Before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Every week, I share practical landlord tips, Illinois landlord updates, tenant screening advice, and real-world lessons from property management that could save landlords thousands of dollars. I'm Gabi Witas, owner of NextGen Real Estate and Property Management, helping landlords in Chicagoland navigate the rental scene. So let's dive in. Number 1. Clearly state your qualification requirements. This is probably the biggest mistakes I see landlords make. They're afraid that if they list their requirements up front, fewer people will inquire. And you know what? That's exactly the point. Your goal isn't to get the most inquiries. Your goal is to get the right inquiries. Imagine you receive 50 messages about the rental. Sounds great, right? Not if 45 of those people don't qualify. Now, you've wasted hours answering messages, scheduling calls, responding to questions, and possibly showing the property to people who were never going to be approved. Instead, clearly communicate your minimum qualification. For example, the household income requirement, credit expectations, if applicable and consistent with your written screening criteria, pet policy, occupancy limits, lease length, any other objective requirements that apply equally to every applicant. Being transparent helps everyone. Qualified applicants know they meet your standards. Unqualified applicants usually move on to another listing. That's a win for everyone involved. And here's something I always tell landlords: consistency matters. Whatever your screening criteria are, apply them consistently to every applicant. Don't make exceptions because someone has a great story. Professional tenant screening is based on verification, not emotion. Number 2, clearly explain availability. One of the most common questions you'll receive is, when is the property available? If that information isn't in your listing, expect your phone calls to ring. Include things like available move-in date, monthly rent, security deposit, lease terms, application fee, parking information, utilities included or not included, move-in requirements. The more questions you answer in your listing, the fewer repetitive conversations you'll have later. Think of your listing as answering questions before they're asked. That saves both you and prospective tenant time. It also creates a more professional impression. People appreciate transparency. Number 3, stay fair housing compliant. This is incredibly important. Your rental listing should describe the property, not the person you hope will live in there. That means focus on features, not people. Good examples include updated kitchen, large fenced backyard, walking distance to park, first floor unit, close to public transportation, 2-car garage. What you want to avoid is language that suggests preference of certain groups of people. For example, perfect for young professionals, ideal for families, Christian neighborhood, no children. Even if you have good intentions, certain wording can create fair housing concerns. Instead, let the property speak for itself. Describe what the home offers, not who you think should rent it. And remember, fair housing isn't just about avoiding lawsuits. It's about creating a fair and consistent process for everyone. Real quick before we move on. If you're watching these videos, chances are you're serious about protecting your investment. But let's be honest, not everyone has the time to screen tenants, coordinate maintenance, stay on top of Illinois landlord laws, and answer those late-night phone calls. That's exactly why we started NextGen Real Estate and Property Management. We help landlords throughout the Chicagoland area maximize their rental income while taking the day-to-day management completely off their plate. If you're ready to spend less time managing your property and more time enjoying the investment, we'd love to help. Visit the link below to learn more. Now back to the video. Number 4, Highlight features that actually sell the property. So many rental listings look exactly the same. 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, $2,400 per month. That's it. But people aren't just renting bedrooms, they're renting a lifestyle. Think about what would make someone excited to schedule a showing. Maybe it's upgraded kitchen, the quartz countertops, the hardwood floors, in-unit laundry, attached garage, large backyard, pet-friendly, finished basement, private balcony, community pools, walking trails close to metro, award-winning school district, smart home features, extra storage, air conditioning, natural light. Don't just list features, help people imagine themselves living there. Instead of saying large backyard, you might say enjoy summer evenings in your fully fenced backyard with plenty of space for entertaining. See the difference? You're painting a picture. The goal isn't to exaggerate, it's simply to help applicants understand why your property stands out from the others that they will be viewing that same day. Number 5, use high quality photos and set clear expectations. This might be the easiest improvement you can make. Your photos matter. In fact, I'd argue they're more important than the written description. Dark photos, blurry photos, cluttered rooms, pictures taken at night, these immediately reduce interest. Instead, open the blinds, turn on the lights, take photos during the daytime, use wide angles, clean the property thoroughly before photographing, show every major room, kitchen, bathrooms, bedrooms, living room, laundry area, garage, storage, backyard, building exterior, community amenities, if applicable. Don't make applicants guess what the property looks like. Show them. And while you're setting expectations, explain your process. How do showings work? What documents are needed to apply? How long does approval usually take? What happens after approval? The clearer your process, the smoother everything becomes. Professional listings creates a professional applicant. This is something I wish more landlords understood. Your listing isn't just marketing, it's your first opportunity to screen the applicant. A vague listing creates confusion, a detailed listing creates clarity. A poor listing attracts everyone. A well-written listing naturally attracts people who fit your rental criteria, and that's exactly what you want. Remember, the goal isn't to receive 100 inquiries. The goal is to receive 10 qualified inquiries. It's a completely different mindset. When landlords focus on quality over quantity, they usually spend less time showing properties, less time reviewing applicants, and ultimately place stronger tenants. And that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish. So let's do a quick recap. A great rental listing should include: first, clearly communicate your qualification requirements. Second, explain availability and important lease details. Number 3, stay fair housing compliant by describing the property, not the applicant. Fourth, highlight the features that make your property stand out. And fifth, use high quality photos while clearly explaining the application process and setting expectations. These 5 things alone can dramatically improve the quality of applicants you're attracting. Because remember, a great tenant doesn't start with a great interview. A great tenant starts with a great listing. If you take the time to create a professional, informative, and transparent listing, you'll spend less time chasing unqualified leads and more time working with applicants who are actually a good fit for your property. If you're in Chicagoland area and you're looking for help marketing your rental, finding qualified leads, or managing your investment property, we'd love the opportunity to help. Schedule a free consultation with our team using the link in the description below. We'd be happy to answer questions and discuss the best strategy for your rental property. Thanks for watching, and as always, where's your future?